ability. But as far as it's very natural for him. You know, the ball handling, first level, second level, third level reads from a run-pass game. That's been pretty easy for him.
The success you've had with the offensive line and building the depth you have right now, and results like Saturday, is that a result of iron versus iron?
Oh yeah. You can't. If you don't get better out here or show up, man, it's a long day for you. And so these guys they're very prideful in what they do, and nobody likes to be exposed and have a bad day. And to survive on our practice field, you better bring it, especially in that offensive line. And so there's no question that who we practice against every day for the D-line and the O-line, that's a huge edge for us when it comes to game day. There's no doubt about that. Not everybody in the country has those type of people to go against. And so, you know, like I said, I think that's a competitive edge when it comes to preparing your team.
You mentioned Adam Choice the other day, kind of differentiated just physically. You think you could see him as kind of a short yardage specialist?
I think he can play in any situation, but I just think he's just different. You know, I mean, he's playing with a lot of confidence. He's protecting a lot better. He's really, you know, he had a great step up in the pocket protection today. You know, taking on a backer, and he's just moving well. You know, I just like he's smooth and. Just playing with a lot of confidence, but he's just different. You know, right now he's doing a good job. You know, Judah had a big stop on the goal line the other day, but that was a great hit by him. But just really pleased with Adam. Just his knowledge, his leadership. I'd put Adam kind of in the same spot as Kelly, and his game just looks slower to him. It just looks like everything's slowed down, and he's just very confident and sure of himself. And you know, hopefully he'll stay healthy. If he does, I think he's going to be a real factor for us and make a great contribution.
Travis mentioned that he got real serious about those protein shakes this summer to put some weight on. Just how much stronger does he
Etienne?
look? Yes.
Etienne, lots. I mean, you know, he was probably about 185 or so when he got here. I think he weighed in around 203-ish, but he just put the work in. I mean, you can't. It's almost impossible if you show up and buy into what Coach Batson and them ask him to do, and Paul Harrington, our nutritionist, and all that. I mean, they do a great job, and we track everything. And then Tony is very accountable to those guys as far as, hey, here's where you are, and this is the plan that you've got to commit to get to where you need to be. And it's just fun to see sometimes those guys, as they start to see some results, they just get more motivated, and it just kind of takes care of itself. I think we've all, at some point in our life, you've kind of been there where you're motivated because you feel good, because you're doing something right, and whether you've lost weight or you've gotten into shape or whatever. And that's kind of where he is. You know, once he's going through the process, he's starting to feel himself get stronger. His confidence is growing in the weight room, and then he just buying into how he's got to eat and fuel his body. A lot of guys don't know. Like they don't really know the proper way to fuel their body. And so again, Paul knows, in our whole nutrition group, they deserve a lot of credit. But you got to buy in, and he's done that. So it's been good to see him. And his confidence is growing. I mean, he's stronger, and it shows on the field.
Is anybody separating that corner spot opposite Trayvon right now between Mark and AJ?
Trayvon, AJ, and Mark are, you know, those guys are all going to play starter reps. I mean, somebody's going to run out there first, but I mean, you're splitting hairs, man. I mean, those are three really good players that. You know, like I said, that's like asking me about them wideouts. I mean, we're going to play a bunch of guys because they deserve to play, and that's kind of where we are. You know, I see that at D-tackle with Christian, Dexter, and Huggy, and I see that at corner with Mark and AJ and Trayvon. Those guys have separated themselves. There's no doubt about it. They're going to play starter reps, and again, who runs out there first week to week, I don't know. We'll see how they practice. Every rep counts, but they'll all play a lot.
Can you speak about Mark specifically after battling that foot injury the last couple of years?
Mark Fields, this is the best version of Mark Fields we've had since he's been here. You know, in every area, he's been focused. You know, he's been compliant. You know, outside one day, I'd, you know, kind of get on him because he'd gotten in a fight out there, but he's really been very locked in every area. So I've been really pleased with him. I just think he's grown up, he's matured, he's healthy, feels good, you know, and he has battled some injuries in the past, which has been frustrating for him, but so far so good. I mean, he's really done a nice job. I mean, he's still got I want to see him finish more plays on the ball in the air, turn a few of those PBUs into some interceptions. But I love his physicality right now, and just his demeanor. I mean, he's been locked in every day at practice, and hopefully that'll continue. If it does, I think he's in for a really good year.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, appreciate it.